If, like myself, you were scrolling your YouTube homepage today and were recommended the cinematic trailer for Company of Heroes 3 and intrigued by what you could only discern from the thumbnail to be a World War II game, clicked on the video and not only be proven right, but be graced by an incredible cinematic depicting a very thrilling siege of what looked to have been a French town. You might have also, like myself, immediately jumped to thoughts of what the game could be. With its focus on a light narrative between several of the characters, it could be a story-driven World War II game. Well, at least those of us who don't know what Company of Heroes is, which is a real-time strategy game. Yeah. What is going on, everyone? It is the Blind Prophet. Now, before I go any further, I want to clarify that this isn't an issue that I necessarily have with Company of Heroes as a game, as its final product, which I'm sure is a very good game. However, it's an issue I have with cinematic trailers done like this, and Company of Heroes just put the cherry on top for me. You cannot tell me that you haven't been in this same position before, after watching an incredible cinematic trailer for a game that got you excited and curious as to what the actual game had to offer, only to find out it's just an RTS or mobile game, or just not indicative of the final game it's promoting at all. Some games get away with this, like Assassin's Creed for example, that have some of the coolest cinematic trailers that are very representative of the game to be, except for this. What the crap is this? And why can't we do it in game? I just find it so misleading and betraying to hype up your game with something that has no correlation to your product in terms of how it's represented. I literally got attached and involved with these characters that were introduced to us and that we followed for 4 minutes. I invested myself in seeing where their journey continued, just to find that in the gameplay trailer, they're really just mascots for the different factions. Again, the game itself looks great. I grew up playing Age of Empires, and this looks like a really great World War II RTS that could fill some of that void left until Age of Empires 4. So once more, it's not just to hate on Company of Heroes as a game, but more as a participant in the strategy of marketing. I understand that I'm a victim of this marketing as I'm intrigued because of the trailer, so I'll probably try out the game, but it's definitely also as begrudgingly, as I feel misled. Many games have done this, and many will continue, but I just hate to see it, mainly because I would have loved to have seen the game that was sort of teased in a way with this trailer, and others like it. Iron Harvest is another great example of this. In a perfect world, I would prefer that games moving forward are just marketed with gameplay trailers. Give us a working build of the game and market with that. That's all we need. I also in no way am trying to put down the artists and their work. In a weird way, I'm almost condemning them for their work being too good, because what they put forward is incredible and attention grabbing. Then, when looking at the actual game, it's not the same. Maybe if they look to putting that type of effort into a series like Overwatch, exploring their world, and that somehow promote the game, I would be down for something like that. But again, the way this marketing is handled just feels very misleading, and that's all I'm trying to stress. I don't know, maybe I'm just complaining about something I should just deal with. What do you think though? Do you agree with me, or do you like seeing these cinematic trailers to promote these games? Let's discuss it in the comments down below. But as always, my friends, stay hydrated, let them pass in peace, and Excelsior.